you are the type of person who loves to keep up with the curiosities of animations. You know that during the production process, many interesting things are discarded and do not make it into the final version. This is no different in Miraculous Ladybug. In today's video, I have selected some character models and transformations that never made it to the final phase of the animation. So, if you're curious, stick with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell. Originally, the design of the fox, Alia, was presented in a slightly different version from the model that appears in the episodes. The fox had loose and voluminous hair, a red color with white tips. However, in the prototype, the loose strands had a very flamboyant effect, something that was unfortunately replaced by a very artificial ponytail in my opinion. But it's not just these animation studies that struggle with delivering amazing hair. Most hair-on characters in animations hardly move and, in some cases, even jump off their heads. If you analyze Ladybug's hair in slow motion during chase and fight scenes, you'll understand what I mean. There was also an alternative version of Alia with a hood and without the fox tail, and another where the tail was replaced by a rope chick with two pendants at the ends. Additionally, an image of a possible doll creation project was revealed, showing what appears to be the evolved form of Runnerhood with spatial powers, where she would have a black cape and a propeller that would work as a flying mechanism. Queen Bee also received a jetpack with green wings that would probably be part of her evolution of spatial powers, which we will never see since she will never touch that miraculous again. Pereira received a lot of variations in the suit, specifically in how the black stripes would be distributed over the yellow. Some versions covered more of the legs, others the torso. If we go back further in time to the episode Reverser, we see drawings by Nathaniel that include a similar model to an alternative version of Queen Wasp, which would be facing Ladybug and the Collector Mermaid. This confirmation of each mirror is a recycling of Queen Bee, making the last mention of the bee miraculous. We have this super simple version of the Fusion Lady Bee, where Marinette appears wearing a yellow outfit with black polka dots, looking more like a mustard jar than anything else. An interesting cutout model is this one, where Ladybug appears with several golden details around her body. The pigtails turn into pom-poms, just like Mammoth Mouse, and the hair ribbons become huge, as in the anime version. However, this design was a discarded version of the Ladybug update. Mr. Pigeon 72, the design of the largest one went through some changes, not so cool, but it's the same scheme that in the sketches everything is very beautiful, but when it comes to 3D animation, it needs to be something easier to animate and some cuts need to be made. Originally, it was larger and would be called Nem Balau and would have twists that were replaced by half boots. It was a dress with a tail that would drag on the ground and needed to be well cut to make sense in the fight scenes. Its fan would have fewer feathers and the color palette would be a little more faithful to Miraculous. Anyway, the villain has a much softer aspect and she is elected by many as the cutest hero of Miraculous. Her uniform references a ballerina's outfit, and she looks like she just came out of a sugar candy store. On the other hand, her discarded versions had a slightly more serious tone, resembling a spacesuit. To be honest, I liked this version much closer to the color palette of Days Advogado. The well-mysterious model of Rock Moth was also discarded on this design. The butterfly Miraculous would be slightly different, and the villain would wear a helmet that covered his entire head, highlighting his mirrored visor. Perhaps in this version, Rock Moth would use some kind of voice modifier and would take about another entire season to reveal his secret identity. Here in the series, it becomes kind of obvious from the beginning that it was always Gabriel. We have a discarded design that few people should know, which is this alternative version of the Crushing Giant, different from the Golden Giant that appears in the cartoon. Zoo would transform into Chloe's silver version with crystal or ice clothing and accessories. And if you also think that some prototypes are much better than the final version, just leave that like and tell me which of these discarded models you would save if you could, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you for watching until here. Write how you like these images in the comments below the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and turn on the bell.